pushing up. Looks like they're gonna get ready for grenades. We're gonna throw some grenades on this Panzer one before we can get us. Nice. Killing both group members. Ooh, grenade going to this top of the tower. We're gonna get a grenade over there. Just killed 3 of our dudes. Nice grenade. Oh, they're coming around the building. They're coming around the. Oh, they're getting murdered. They're getting freaking murdered. What is up, guys? This is Max Kill 4, and today we're playing a 3 versus 3 in the early war. You know, so we're playing a support doctrine. We're gonna be going with the Cossacks. I think I'm saying that right. Playing a knight on this map. I forgot the map name. We thought we were gonna go east, southeast, but we're ended up fighting in the center. So support doctrine is pretty cool in the center. I mean, pretty cool in the early war because it has 2 T-34s you can call in towards the late game, which T-34s are kind of baller. Always try to say where I'm going to be going to make sure that I don't get confused with my allies and whatnot. The idea is to get. I got some recon guys coming up here quickly. Since they run fast, they can get there a lot more efficient. And then after that, I'm gonna send in my good old the defensive squads. So the defensive squads move a little bit slower, so that's why, as you can see, you see on the mini map up there, there is they're moving a lot slower to get to the point. They have two machine guns though. In early war, machine guns and submachine guns are not super prevalent, so it is nice that they have semi-autos and they have submachine guns. I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna get for my next vehicle. I really like the Dishka truck, you know. Dishka is pretty fire, and looks like he's going to the same point as me, so I'm just making sure that he's not going to the center. Tell him to go west. Looks like the enemy's getting to their points quick, or the center point quickly. The center eastern points. We're trying to get there quickly. Looks like we beat the enemy there. There's no enemies here. One guy get down, providing base of fire, just in case they try any shenanigans. I keep keeping in mind these guys have low health, so they're not going to be great at engaging, but they're getting there quickly, and having the advantage can sometimes make the difference, especially if you catch someone with their pants down out in the open. Looks like we have a KFZ-15. It's pretty much like a MG cheap, but just a little bit heavier. Shooting through that fence. We're going to get some reconning boys up here, see if they can't scout out when they're going to be coming, because I'm not sure where they're at. Obviously, one player is over there, but the other players both should be pushing to the north or to the central. Chill Bill over there. Got my defensive guys coming in here. I'm going to try to shift over to make sure I cover up my southeastern flank, because I don't see any enemies. This could be bad because they could be starting with some vehicles, which could be very bad. I gotta have coffee. Big caffeine guy over here. I really do like playing in the early war because it gives you something different. Late war is all just, you know, turns into the beasts killing each other. But early war, like, armor cars are viable throughout the entire game. It's pretty awesome. Versus like late war, getting an armored car is not very viable. Looks like we have Panzer 1 coming down. See, that's the key for having scouts. It looks like we got some German infantry. Calling out for my units, or for my teammates. My god. Chillbill just lost like an entire squad to a grenade. That's not good. Looks like he missed his anti-tank grenade. Panzer 1's looking over to see if he can't find him. So he's probably sending out the Panzer 1 with some infantry. I don't see any infantry yet, though. If he just charges in with the Panzer 1, it could probably go pretty bad, because I do have anti-tank grenades. Or it could go very good for him. One way we're going to try to make it unfavorable, and get these guys to get down from the windows. We can try to make it unfavorable by throwing smoke. If we throw smoke, as you can see, I have it on my hotkeys down at the bottom, or my quick bar menu. Get a little smoke out there, shit, to make it a little bit rougher for his tank to push in. If his tank pushes in blind, then we can get anti-tank grenades on it a lot easier. And get this guy to hold fire too. This one thing I hate about this game is you have to face your dudes. Like, I face him, he's facing this way, and then here's a shot over here. He's like, oh, I'm not going to do my recon. I'm going to turn all the way to the left. I was thinking about saving up for a BT-7 But my guy's got me. He's already squared away. Looks like we're losing the east. And we have a whole squad pushing up on the central points. I'm not sure where the third player is, because he hasn't kept his point. It's kind of strange. But we are 3-1, 3-2 now. About to be 4-2. Don't know why he doesn't have a point. I'm moving up my guys, trying to be ready to intercept. We're gonna try to get a smoke in here, just in case he pushes the Panzer up. We got guys inside the building, so we will be able to see his guys as they push up. Looks like the Panzer 1's pushing up. I'm gonna try to throw a cheeky grenade, explode in the air. Looks like we just managed to damage some guys, nobody killed. BT7 sees the Panzer 1. A swing and a miss. Panzer 1's gonna try to move out of the way, which is gonna move right into the way of my infantry. They're starting to push around the building. Pushing up, looks like they're gonna get ready for grenades. We're gonna throw some grenades on this Panzer 1 before we can get this. Nice. Killing both group members. Ooh, grenade going to the top of the tower. We're gonna get a grenade over there. Just killed 3 of our dudes. Nice grenade. Oh, they're coming around the building. They're coming around the... Oh, they're getting murdered. They're getting freaking murdered. Nice. Nice. We got one guy left. He's trying to heal. Hell no, not today. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. So we just killed a Panzer 1 and killed a squad, so that's pretty damn good. Like to see that when it happens. Oh, we have an enemy plane coming in. Enemy plane on the way. Need to move our guys outside the point. Since that means one of them went irregular. It's only a 50-kilogram bomb, I think. Oh, BT7's getting close. Luckily, BT7 is a very quick and nimble tank, so it's going to be able to avoid that. Nice. Killed a tree. I'll take a dead tree over my dead soldiers any day. Alright, moving back to our defense. Looks like we got some flanking on the south. Maybe there's 2 players pushing in. But now we're 3-3, so I can get the center back under control, which I have under control. Just a matter of capping. I'm trying to push over and help our bro Showbill over here. Looks like he's got some guys dug in on his point. Looks like they know what they're doing. Digging a bunch of foxholes is a good thing. Is the right thing to do. I should be digging more foxholes myself. Speaking of which, let's get some foxholes up. Always be digging foxholes if you can. Get a nice position. See the machine gun? See how that one is like, so this is on a slight hill. So as they come over that, come into that little entrance right there in front of us to the left, they're going to be able to get gunned down. Like my PPS, not PPSHs, what are the SMGs? PP40s or whatever. They're doing hella work. Oh, nice. He's doing direct control, trying to outdo my AI. SVT-38. So we got the early stuff. Looks like it's a pretty static front on the north side. We're going to bring in the Su-26. We're not facing any armor. We're facing a lot of infantry, so the Su-26 I think will be more useful. Looks like there's multiple squads pushing on the south side. Our guys get a little bit overwhelmed. So if we don't see any enemy tanks, we're going to bring in the Su-26. And we're going to bring in, let's see. I hear a vehicle over there to the north. Not sure what it might be. And there we go, facing around. Alright. Now, Su-26 is a pretty nice little vehicle. Has double machine guns, and it's got a short little barrel. I don't remember what it is. I think it's a 76. But it can kind of act like an indirect fire for early game, which is really awesome because you can kind of arc the shots over fences and whatnot, which can be very useful. It's a great little vehicle. Has only like 160 range. It's really short range, but it is very effective at its job. As you'll see here, we got a whole infantry squad. Oh man, these guys are moving in the open. Oh, this is going to be a shot of a lifetime. Look at these guys just running. They're about to meet their fate. Oh, the whole squad right in the center. My god. Only got 2 guys, but we killed like half the squad's health. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Completely thwarted that attack. Nice work. Nice job. Su-26 coming in clutch. Killed half the squad. Oh, nice snipe. Nice snipe. Now this thing is very awesome. As you can see, firing over some light obstacles. Trying to kill some of this cover. Looks like a big assault going in the northwest now. Not sure what kind of tanks we got. Looks like another Panzer 1 and armored machine gun truck. Looks like there's an assault coming in the center for me too. So I'm going to have to shift over just a bit. I've done some damage over here. I think I thwarted that attack. He's not going to be able to do any offensives on his own. Looks like we got a whole truck full of infantry. My god, and an MG34 moving up. Yeah, he's going to be about to try another attack on me. Yeah. Looks like he's getting overwhelmed in the northwest. He's getting pretty equal KD ratio. But it looks like BT7 is going to be able to clean up those vehicles. Didn't see any anti-tank vehicles. Looks like we got a Pack 36 coming in here. Possibly. We'll move this guy up here. This guy's already got 4 infantry and a tank kill. This is kind of a stud. We're going to try to use this elevation. Now this church is a little bit on a high ground, so if we get our Su-26 behind it and just start lobbing shells all over it, then we should be good. Should be good to go. I don't know why. I think these guys might be newer because he definitely forgot about his infantry in that half track. They're just kind of sitting there. If I can get a shot on them, it'll be a hell of a thing. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do next, I'm going to go for the Su-26, and then I'm going to go for the 76mm, and then finish with the double T-34s. That'll be able to clean up pretty much anything that Axis have. They have the 88 truck, which is kind of scary, but other than that, I think we can handle pretty much everything. The Su-26 is not going to be able to handle any actual tanks, so that's my one weakness right now, but I haven't had to face any actual tanks, which is pretty cool. Now we're going to try to get away from these trees, because I don't want a tree to get shot, and then he'll realize what's going on. Looks like we've lost the northwest, and now they have 4-3. They've got the advantage now. We're trying to do a flank over here. Ooh, might miss. Oh yeah, 3 guys killed, injured a bunch of the other ones. Looks like the vehicle is broken. Oh my god. I think we just killed the entire squad. Landis shoots. Oh yeah. So we just thwarted that attack. I think we still got a... I think we still have an MG. Oh yeah. There we go. MG34 is over here. Not gonna have the 42 this early in the war, I don't think. Maybe they did, but not in big numbers. Fun fact, did you guys know that MG34 was kept as the coaxial machine guns in the all the German vehicles because it was easier to change the barrel? Didn't know that until like relatively recently. Because I guess the MG42, you gotta take the whole thing up, like the middle of the barrel, you gotta lift up and take the barrel out and put it back in. Versus the MG34, you could like take it out from the side, like from the back. Makes it a lot more effective for vehicles at least. Now these machine guns, huge win. Always want to keep some infantry between yourself and your vehicle, because you know, oh god. I don't know what that was, but we're gonna get back. Sound like a nasty anti-tank gun. We don't want to mess with that. There we go. Now we got some infantry moving in. Alright, so looks like we're forming up for an assault on the northwest. If you see over there, he's got some light vehicles, BT7, and an infantry squad. And at the same time, we're trying to push forward the northern point. If we can harass his flank, going for the side, you know, nice flanking position, and we can take that out. It'd be pretty easy for us to cut him off from his reinforcements. Chill Bill and Hazel Camp are over there doing God's work. Nice. Cat and Crag bringing in, I'm not sure. Maybe it might be a 4.7. Yeah, it looks like a 4.7. Su-26 doing its work. Looks like we have another plane coming in. Try to move our Su-26 because I think he is the target. Pretty sure we moved up enough. Oh yeah, didn't hit nothing. Nice. I dodged it. Man, he's calling the regular using up his planes. We got Panzer 3 over there. That's going to be kind of a challenge for the BT7, that's for sure. 4.7 got taken out, so that's good. We've been kind of dominating the center, but we need to take more points. Looks like the infantry are overwhelming the northwest. Looks like he's got an MG34 down there with a Panzer 3 supporting. The BT7 can take out the Panzer 3 with a flank shot. That'd be hella good. Meanwhile, it looks like my guy is struggling with this MG truck over here, so we're just trying to see if we can't help him out. Yeah. Just take out a tree real quick. But yeah, this MG34 is kind of murdering Chillville, so we're going to try to see what we can't do. Ooh, looks like 4.7. Oh, yeah. SU-26 taking out that MG. So he's not going to be able to push as easily. Lag spike. 4.7 is coming up there. Meanwhile, our flank is going pretty well. We haven't encountered really that much enemy forces. 4.7 over there. They really like using their French guns. Or wait, 4.7 is Czech. Yeah, it's Czech. Sedex is doing some job. Sucks D. What a name. He's doing pretty good work over there, and we're getting nice work on the flank, so we're gonna be able to cut off reinforcements. And here comes 76mm. So I'm gonna try to lure the plan is try to lure out his tanks with my SU-26, then use the 76mm, which I think it has like 76mm. I believe it has, what's it? 200 range, I think. It's a long barrel, so it would make sense. There we go. Nice grenades going in. Ooh. We're starting to harass this point. Now we definitely turned his attention. He's not going to be able to harass that point and defend his point at the same time. So we would be really doing some work. Bringing some mountain rifle squad up here. Get in the point. Looks like we have a Panzer IV. Oh shit. It's kind of like the beast of the early war. Panzer IV Ostfront. I think that is, yeah, that's their heaviest call in that they can call in. It's definitely own my SU-26 if he gets close enough. So SU-26 is going to get out of there. 76mm is moving up to the hill. 76mm will be a match for it. Chillville just lost weapons. It looks like the anti-tank gun is way too close up there on the northwest side. All right. 76mm, we're going to switch him to armor piercing only. We don't want to give away his position. Locking him in armor piercing. And we're going to see if we can't find this Panzer IV. Looks like we have some infantry trying to sneak up. All right. Panzer IV murdering my infantry. Not very nice of him at all. Yeah, looks like 200 is the range. Oh, yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Swing and a miss. Damn. I should have been more patient. Could have got a nice side shot. Panzer IV is going to be getting out of there. That's actually very close to fratricide, so I got to be more careful with my shots. Panzer 35. Okay. So using some French armor. We're 4 and 3, doing pretty good. Looks like we got some friendly artillery coming in. Nice. And the 4.7 looks like he's been recruited, but we're just going to throw a grenade and wipe him out. That's the plan, at least. Oh. 76mm got him before I could. God bless. Nice duel. Panzer IV is going to be moving off now. We've scared him off. Oh, God. I just realized I forgot entire Cossack squad. Or mountain squad over there. Oh, my God. That was a waste of like 300 manpower. I just lost entire squad. How embarrassing. Yeah, that's not what you want to do. Don't forget about your squads. Should have had them been more conservative. I thought I'd have that point under control, but I guess not. So we got some German reinforcements moving in. See if we can't get a grenade, a cheeky grenade. Ooh, we got grenades back and forth. Ooh, dodge grenade, nice. All right, he's moving some infantry towards the center now. We took pressure off the northwest point though, so that's no longer a issue, so that's nice. Bring some glider squad, good defensive infantry, and I think we're going to be defending now. We've got 4 points, so we just hold on to it. Keep harassing, and we're doing a good job of that. Got nice foxholes built up over there. I'll try to get a guy over to our flank to recon. Artillery coming in. Not sure what he's got over there, but it's sounds heavy. Wonder where they're going to form up. They might go in for the center. Nice. Chill Bill getting some snipes in. SU-26 getting some nice targets. Oh, 76mm knocking them out first. So we got a heavy tank coming up to our south. Friendly heavy tank. What is it? Oh. I want to see what it is. Let him know that there's one infantry behind. Sometimes you have one guy with MP40 just sitting there. Or MP41, whatever they had back then. Behind your lines, and your whole squad runs by. Just murders like half of them. I hate to see it. I got the notice I have the truck right beside the weapon system. The reason I want to do that is if I see a plane come up from the corner of the map, I can just hook them up and move right away. Oh, speaking of which, better safe than sorry. Just like that. Looks like the plane is focusing over here. We're bringing him to this open corridor. Panzer 3 is still giving him some issues. Ooh. Looks like he might have taken him out. Nice. Ah. Looks like we got a Panzerjäger. My scouts have seen it though. I don't think he's going to get too neat. Panzerjäger moving in is not a good idea. Because it's not a great tank for... Not a great tank for flanks because it's open. 122mm. God bless. That's what he's got. And the T-35. SU-26. We should capture that bad boy. We got a good advantage, though. They haven't been able to push. We got a pretty established front line now. Good defensive on the northwest, good defensive in the center, and good defensive on the south. So we got like a nice little curtain steel. They've got some nice tanks. They have a Panzer 4 out there, but they're not really using that effectively. All right. We get this 76mm around here. See if we can't find the Panzer 3. Panzer 3 is already down, so we're going to be looking if that Panzer 4 wants to show his face over here. Meanwhile, it looks like they're trying to make some sort of a push in the center. We're going to divert over to the north side, though, because I think there's more enemies to deal with over there. Ooh. You guys let me know in the comments below. What is your favorite doctrine for early war? I know a lot of people don't play early war that often, but you know, they got some pretty sick stuff, you gotta admit. We're gonna use our SU-26 over here. Looks like we got more infantry than anticipated coming in. Man, it doesn't look like he's got anything supporting them. Some of our guys, gliders getting knocked out. A flamethrower at that, not good. Nice. SU-26. He's really doing some work. It's 105% efficiency because he's got a little bit of veterancy. 110%. Look at that. He's got a little bit more veterancy. SU-26. Gotta be the MVP for this game. 27 kills and 2 tanks. Or 2 vehicles. Labeled as tanks though. We're at 800, they're at 238. They gotta do something quick. And it looks like we're pushing on one of their points. We're about to have 5-2. Cheeky little grenade. This guy's trying to hang out. Nah, not today. Oh yeah. Try to move up our guys a little bit cautiously just so we can make them take as much casualties as possible as they move in. They clear every little bush. kind of a psychological warfare. If you know, we're 831 though. We're start moving up. We're gonna hook up the 76, move him up a little bit. Get the SU-26 up there as well. Got the 76 countering tanks that try to mess with my SU-26. It's a perfect combo. Looks like they're battling over that point over on the east side. I personally, when I'm playing, I like to be on the left or the right. The center, don't really like it because it opens you up to the flanks so much more, and you expect to help out your allies. Stuff like that, Looks like he's got some infantry engaging his point. He looks like more than he can handle that. Meanwhile, we got 25-minute mark, so we are heavy vehicles being unlocked. And it looks like he fended off that attack. Like the Panzer IV looks like it's on the east, southeast, or unless it's that French tank. I forgot what the tank's called. Yeah, that French tank's actually pretty good. Ooh. Double T-34 is being called in. Looks like he's got a KV coming in as well. So we're about to push this point. Like, hella push the point. Bring in some infantry, get a base of fire set up from both sides. Yeah. He's got a lot of infantry in that point, but we got an SC-26 that's going to be able to do it. We got 5 points, so I don't even know if we're going to be able to take this point before the game ends. A swing and a miss. Oh, looks like he's got infantry pushing at the same time. Get down, get down. Got infantry pushing across the road. Here we go. Oh, looks like some of them actually made it across. Get ready, get ready. There we go. Anti-tank support. Looks like we got a lot of anti-tank infantry. Ooh, damage in my turret. Don't like that. They shocked me too. There we go. Hell yeah. Now we're doing some work. They had a lot of anti-tank infantry. Looks like another 2 crossing the road right there. Not today, buddy. See, the best part about this is I can just shoot my machine gun and then I shoot my other machine gun. Alright, T-34 is going to start pushing up, give me machine gun support for my infantry to move in. We kind of slaughtered them as they came across that road. Nice little push on push. Kind of cool when you meet enemies like that. At least I like it. Ooh, we got the quad Maxim over there doing some work. Alright, now I'm pushing. Looks like he's pushing up too. He's got 2 tanks moving up. We can get a combined arms push, but we're 989, 206. Yeah. It's over. Oh god. Friendly fire from the 21 centimeter. 210 millimeter mortar just murdered his own guys. Hate to see it. And victory. There we go. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.